That's like $20 to go see a doctor. So there's a ton of things that you can't get here that you're going to be missing from home.
200K a month, that's a lot of money in the Philippines though.
Good morning from the Philippines, guys. We're live here, getting set up for our live stream number 3 here. I've got my admin support over here, IT tech. She's
You're the
gonna be,
IT.
yeah, she's gonna be reading the comments.
Mark Wakefield. Hello, what's your opinion on good hospital in CDO?
Well, we've only like myself, I've only been to one. I went to the local, we have a private hospital that we go to here.
Like 7 minutes drive from house.
Yeah, and then there's the public one which she goes to. But what are my opinions as a foreigner? I've liked it. My opinion, I've been there for her and I've been there with me. It's, you know, the wait times are way less. I've loved everything about it. It's way cheaper. I don't have medical insurance. We did do a video on this, but I don't have any kind of insurance. I do have like an HSA account, so I have money saved up for emergencies. You know, I'm still 47. I'm still pretty healthy. I've been to the doctors here about 3 times the 1 year I've been here, and that's just because, like, one time I went for anxiety medication to fly, and then one time I felt like my stomach was. I was a little sick for a little extra time for like a week or 2, so I wanted to go to the doctors. And it was like $20 to go see a doctor. So you pay $20, and then they prescribe you something, and you go to a pharmacy and pay like $5 for medicine.
That's Jeffy's experience because he's only have small issues, but for for major one like critical or something, I would advise you to go back to your country and do it there. It's like surgery because money speaks everything here. If you don't have money, and it's gonna drain you because I can't say like so disappointing here because like my dad was admitted in the hospital like year 2024. He has a brain tumor, cancer, and he wants to live more, like, you know, but it's very disappointing because we undergo the surgery and then he did not survive. He spent like 2-3 months in the ICU and spent tons of money, millions. They billed us like 2.4 million, and then but we lose because he died, because he did not survive, because there's negligence, you know, like they only care like if you don't have money, like you're gonna die. If you have money too, it's gonna drain you because they have, I don't know, like maybe they have a good doctors here, but they don't have a good facility. And if you have one in downtown, it's a good facility, but very crowded, so it takes time for you to be like entertained. So I won't advise it. It's okay for your mild only, like if you're going like bad stomach or something like that. But no, I can't recommend. You're gonna die here.
So you definitely different point of views here. From mine, I've only had, like she's saying, I've only had the small issues. So I've really enjoyed it so far. But yeah, and I think you have to pay here. You end up paying in cash for everything.
Yeah, especially if you're a foreigner, you're paying cash.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And
I've cash or credit card, yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, just you're paying no credit, no utang.
No utang, no utang. David Needles.
Oh, this is a new viewer.
Yeah, I'm moving from USA to the Philippines for retirement soon. Question is, are there any things that you used to buy in the US that you can't get in the Philippines that you wish you could?
I don't think we have enough time on this live stream to answer that one. Because yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot you're gonna have to adjust to, things you want to bring.
I think you do vlogs for that.
Yeah, I've done a lot of videos
that
on
you
that
wish
topic.
that you wish you want to bring.
So there's a ton of things that you can't get here that you're going to be missing from home. We had a gentleman, a friend of hers, that sadly passed away since then, but a foreigner, and he was always asking me, he really misses bologna. So he is always like, hey, bring some bologna from the U.S. There's, of course, any country you're going to go to, you're going to have things that are hard to get. So there's things that I miss here, like canned chili is hard to get here, sometimes salsa, good pizza, So there's a lot of things that I miss here food wise. And then the food is probably the hardest part, is because you can't just order it from the US. You can order things from Amazon, and it's really really cheap,
Limited
really
too.
fast. You can order stuff from Amazon as long as it's over $50, and between $50 to $200, as long as within that window, you don't get charged a shipping fee and you don't get charged importing fees. So say around $50 to 200, you can have things sent over. But there's tons of things you're going to be missing, and
Yeah.
there's things that you can bring before you come over too as well. Um, uh, I When I came over, I bought a lot of clothes, so that's one thing I would probably
The
avoid.
sizes here
Yeah, but no,
is
I would
very
probably
different.
avoid bringing some clothes. I brought a lot of clothes. Don't bring anything hot. Don't bring any sweaters, pants, things like that. If you know,
Sleeveless.
yeah. So I brought a lot of clothes. I wish I would have brought less clothes, and then bring us all the electronics that you're going to be using, because they're harder to get here, not as good quality. If you're trying to buy a computer, if you live in the Philippines and you want to buy a computer, you're going to have to buy one pretty much from the Philippines, because once you go over $200 buying something from the US, then you're going to, if you want to buy a $300 camera from the US, you're going to be paying 25% of that minimum for import fees. So a $300 camera, that is 300 in the US, but it's 350 in the Philippines. You're going to pay 450 from the US versus buying in the Philippines. So you're going to be buying things that are made in the Philippines or things from China. So pack those in your bags too.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? So from Harold, since medical is not good there, I won't be coming there. I'm a stroke survivor 6 years ago, and I'm doing good now. I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you got to do your homework, because there's places here where a lot of foreigners go to, and then it also depends on if you're a vet. If
yeah.
you're a vet, then there's hospitals, I believe, that might cater to that. I wish I knew more information on that. Just join a Facebook group, an expat group, and join one in the area you're looking about coming. A lot of people stay near, like, what is it, the Clark Air Force Base or something like that. A lot of people, what's it called? They stay near.
What's that in Angeles?
No,
What?
there's another Civic Bay.
Subic?
Yeah,
Subic?
I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but
Yeah, like there's a lot of good hospitals here, like it's in our area too, but just like because like it's a city, so it's crowded, and then yeah, if you have money, they can attain you right away in a private hospital, yeah, but it's gonna cost you lots of
yeah.
money.
Join one of those Facebook expat groups and chat with them, ask them
Yeah,
questions once. Do it for a month before you come over here. I would suggest anybody doing that. Anyone looking to move to the Philippines, go
there's
to
a
the
lot.
area that if you're interested in going to Cebu, go on Facebook and look up Cebu expat group, and you're going to find a ton of expat groups, and it's going to have all the foreigners that live in that area, and they chat with each other and they answer each other's questions. Even when they live over here, they help people that are planning on coming. So you're getting to know that area a little bit more than you would another area, because Cebu is going to be different from Manila, different from Cagayan de Oro, things like that. So find the area you want to go to. Find an expat group in that area. CDO has a couple, like 3 expat groups for our local area. So I can ask them, hey guys, where's a good place to eat pizza around here?
Yeah,
I can, hey guys, is this hospital good with this and this that? So that's
they
one
can
thing I
help.
would really suggest doing.
Yeah, that helps.
All right, where we at?
From Koromi, Amazon Prime will charge me more to send you guys baby stuff if I don't hit the dollar threshold. When's your next trip back? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so it's a minimum $50. Like if you find like one item for $50, otherwise they charge you a lot of the shipping fees. So yeah, it's not really. I haven't really seen ways to ship things cheap. You know, I think you can do like snail mail, like mail, standard mailing and stuff like that. But when's my next trip back? Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but my sister was in US too. Every year he do that stuff because she wants also us to experience it. The family experience also like products from United States. She sent like Balikbayan box. They call the one Balikbayan box. It's a one big box, and then send different stuff there. She stock it for a few months until the box is full, and then send it home for $100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
but
get a
it's
big
yeah.
box, and the shipping company they use is LBC.
Yeah, and they have different cargo, like
Yeah.
the ship. She's doing that one so we can also experience the products from USA,
Yeah,
which is really good.
depending on where you're shipping it from, like if you live in a big city like Los Angeles, you're gonna find a place like a shipping company that you can ship like a standard box, and you avoid a lot of those custom fees, the import fees, and stuff like
The one
that.
she get is very big, so she's paying like she said it's very worth it because
Yeah,
like it's a jumbo box, it's a very big one, so it's for $100. So she can put a lot of stuff that she can even
flat
put
rate.
herself there.
Yeah, it's a flat rate. They don't
Yeah,
weigh it, nothing like that. You can
yeah.
shove a whole bunch of things in
The
it. It's
base
hundred
on the
bucks.
box,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
not on the weight, which is good though. So
It's some kind of law with the they have agreement with the importing the way they import and export to the U.S. In the Philippines has to be a specific box. That's why you go through a certain company like LBC. They have a box they call it Balikbayan, whatever.
Balikbayan
Yeah,
box, yeah,
yeah.
a lot of Filipino doing that one.
But if you're in a small city, like I tried to do that from where I lived in Bandon, Oregon, and it was a little bit harder to try to find a way to, because a lot of people do that. They just ship a whole bunch of boxes, $100 a box, load heavy stuff in there. Yeah, but just pack it good because it's gonna take 2 to 3 months to get here.
Thank you for thinking about that. We appreciate that you discuss it. From Michael Moy. Hello, sir. Hello again. I remember you. What have you heard or seen about prices increase due to this war crop? Oh yeah, Tuesday tomorrow they're gonna increase the fuel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna increase tomorrow. So like I think number one is the fuel. I think, and then
I guess they
some
know.
of the
Yeah,
food, because some of the places that they can't just pass there, and going when the what you call this one,
import and deport.
import. Yes,
Yeah,
I know. I think everywhere now we are affected.
yeah, everyone's
Because
gonna
of
be
this
affected.
war. Not
Yeah,
only U.S., not only the Philippines. Like I think every one of us all over the world. Number one is the fuel because we use the one every day.
yeah, and I'm always bad about the conversion rates, but gas here is what, like 100 pesos a liter,
No, it's 60 pesos.
60 pesos a liter,
Yeah, like $1 for for 1 liter.
$1 for a liter, and I always because you got to do the conversion of liter to
And then
gallons.
your gallon, it's like almost 4 liters a gallon. 3.8, 3.9 or something like that. So
Yeah,
it's
so it's
converted
roughly $4 a
four
gallon.
bucks. Yeah, something like
So
that.
if, like, yeah, $4 a gallon of gas. I thought the gas would be cheaper here, but yeah, it's a little cheaper in some places. But I think in California, the average gas is like 450.
Yeah.
So it's really not much cheaper here. It's
So
crazy.
I think we are all affected. We just pray that this war will gonna end soon, so we can be back to normal. Sir Harold, I'm an army veteran, Jeff. So with your problem, sir, because you have a stroke, you said that one. I know from France to France here, like he's also an army veteran. He's living here in the Philippines for many many years already. Every time I know you guys have a free medical there in USA if you have to do surgery, but you need to what you call this one schedule. Like online, like in line. I mean, you need to make an appointment. He's doing that one. He's not really coming here in the Philippines for surgery or something like that. He always fly back home for the
Uh,
major because he wants to also the benefits because he's also an army veteran.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
my parents split up when I was really young, so I have my mom and my stepdad on one side, and then I have my dad on the other side. My dad, who is actually engaged to a Filipina, he comes here to the Philippines in the Cebu area. So he's been dating. He's engaged now, so he's been dating a Filipina since before me. He's been here multiple times. So he comes here, spends a good couple of months here, and then flies home. He's also a military veteran, so he flies home for any kind of surgery or any kind of medical things, any major medical things in the U.S. It's also because he's covered a lot more in the U.S. Like 100%. He's like medically retired or something like that. So he does that, and he's been very worried about. He wants to move here, but one of his biggest concerns is also the medical.
What kind of visa do you have based on what is currently available? I plan to do the CRRV for
Yeah.
vets.
Yeah, so I'm just on a tourist visa, so it's just a standard visa. What I get because I'm from the U.S., so it's just a tourist visa. So there's different types of visas you can get. I think you can get the some of the retirement visas being at 40 now. It used to be like 50 and over, and I think now it's 40 and over. I could be completely wrong, but I'm on a standard
Is
tourist
this
visa.
the one that's SRRV that once your dad wants to get?
Yeah, that's the retirement visa.
That
Yeah,
you need to deposit money?
yeah. It depends on which. Yeah, there's multiple ways of doing it, but that's one of them. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just on the standard visa.
Does she have a girl too?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just also remind you you're gonna renew your visa soon.
Oh yeah, I've got about 2 weeks or so. I have to renew my visa again, and I have a what kind of card is it? I forget. My
The iCard?
yeah, I have an iCard. So it's like your
is that iCard?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, iCard. So I have my card that is basically like a tourist ID card you have to renew once a year. So you come here for 2 months, and then after that you get one of those cards after your 60 days, and it allows you to get a bank account, driver's license, things like that. And once a year you got to renew it, and it's pretty expensive. It's around $100 or something like that.
Yeah.
So every year I got to pay. So you pay your standard fees,
Extra.
which is like $30-$40 a month, and then once a year you got to pay for that card, which is around a little over $100. So coming up soon. On that
ACR
one.
iCard.
Yeah, ACR. That's right. Yeah, ACR.
ACR iCard, yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow
Observer.
also, for all the what you call this one, seniors, like if you're like seniors, you can use your iCard, ACR card, that one when you go to Burger King, Jollibee, or any restaurant.
Your
You
senior
can
discount.
Yeah, you can still get a discount. Not on the grocery here, but it's way big help too. It's huge though. It's big.
Yeah, you get senior discounts everywhere you go here. Yeah.
Like if
Priority lines, things like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's true. You can also use that one. So
Very big on
it's
that.
fun also. It's fun and it's nice also to take advantage of that, even in just few peso. But if you can use it like every day, if you go somewhere and eat somewhere, you can use it. I think that's 20% too. 10, 15, 20%. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it really helps. Ano boss, I plan to have a budget about 200K a month. A peso? You mean?
Mm-hmm.
And hope the costs are driving up too much by us foreigners to where 200K will still allow a great lifestyle for more years. Oh my God, 200K a month? That's a lot of money in the Philippines, though. Even you're gonna rent like what you call this one?
So that's like what, $4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, so around 4,000 US dollars. Yeah, that's. I think anywhere you go, 4K is plenty.
Yeah, even you're gonna live
anywhere.
in the city, in the province, you can
Even
do
if you
a
lived
lot.
in BGC, Manila, you're only
200,000. Like if even you're gonna travel a lot in the Philippines, around the Philippines, and then you can enjoy your 200K a month, even
especially if you own your own house. If
even you're
you know,
renting 200K is a lot.
yeah,
still
still
a lot.
Yeah, so
Mostly
that's
foreigners here, like my friend's boyfriend James, but he already passed away. But it's only like living here for like 16 or 1800s, 16 to 1800s a month. And then he's still renting for a house like 340
They
bucks
say
or
around the
something like that.
average, the average person I talk to here, because this has always been something that's been debatable, but the consistent amount that people suggest to have here living is around $3,000 US each month. That's about the average. We'll say about, because people do go under, people go over. So I think 4K is very, very affordable, very, very easy to live here anywhere in the Philippines and still be able to travel and save up money. So I think it's plenty